A pleasant welcome to one and all. Now we are going to study about the topic is preparation for an interview. Video lecture and e-content created by author R.D. Sivakumar, MSc MPhil MTech, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Assistant Professor and Head Department of MCom CA, Ayanadar Janakya Mall College, Sivagasi. Mobile 09944042243. Website www.rdsivakumar.blogspot.in. Co-author K. Yogeshwari, MCom CA, Ayanadar Janakya Mall College, Sivagasi. Preparations for an interview. Preparation is the first step towards successful at an interview. Even if you are confident and experienced, you can improve your chances or score higher by being mentally ready before stepping into a interview room and taking a seat. Your resume should be safe. Safe, the expansion of safe is simple, appropriate, functional and economical. First, if you are a candidate, you must do your homework on the subject matter well. For instance, try to relate what you have learned from books to your own previous experience in the line if possible. You can think of how you will do your best in the light of what you have read in books. Remember that at the interview, you may be given a practical problem to solve. You will impress the board if you answer directly. And besides preparing on the specific subject itself, you must give some attention to your dress and appearance because these reflect a personality. In fact, it is said that the first impression is sometimes the last impression, and if you fail to make the right impact in the beginning, you are less likely to impress the interview board later. The person who is dressed in a slovenly manner gives the impression that is he or she careless about work in general. Your preparations is incomplete without a general overview of current views. It is customary to ask candidate questions on events that are happening around them. At some interviews, the interview board would like to know if the candidate is fully aware of the trend in culture, politics, economy, etc. Candidates for an interview may have some wrong notions, and one of them is that they are going to a battle where their wits will be matched against others. That is, they fear the 5 or 6 members on the board will be waiting to prove that the interviewee is a big fool. Another wrong idea is that the interview will be a turning point in their career. It will make or mar them. All these fears are found to unnerve them unnecessarily and force them to adopt a defensive stance. They may thus lose their chance without showing their real competence. A lesson may be learned from the lives of many successful in history. In fact, you might use their attitude as an auto-suggestions to calm yourself. First, the members of the board are human beings just like you are prone to emotional changes. Even the most hostile among them can be won over by patience and convincing talk. Secondly, success at an interview is certainly important because it means a job with a salary, but one does not have to be nervous and anxious about it. Know yourself thoroughly. In order to impress the interviewer and learn yourself the job, you need to be aware of your strength and area of interest. Your strength. Find out what you enjoy doing and what you do well and what gives you satisfaction and what you take pride in. Area of interest. Think that you do not do well and you feel defensive about, you make excuses for. You have to work hard to learn and you feel exhausted and different engaging in. Know yourself thoroughly. Know the organization. Before you go for an interview, it is desirable that you have full knowledge about the organization. You may have some information about the organization drawn from advertisement and other sources, but this information may not be sufficient. Collect as much information as possible. Nature of the organization, history background of the organization, management pattern of the organization, work culture of the organization, and human resource management practice of organization. Know the job you are applying for. Each job has specific requirements. Anyone who meets them in potential employee. These requirements are in the form of various technical and behavioral skills. Some jobs, like those of management executives, require a high level of specific technical skills. Thank you.